Hi, this is Majin, and here's my comic pull list for March 27th, 2013. And this is a fairly decent-sized week with a lot of great books. Let's start off with Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Uncanny Avengers #5. Who is the murderer among them? I will be willing to bet you it's not the Wasp. Age of Ultron #3. Superior Spider-Man #6, Age of Ultron edition. Fantastic Four 5. That just proves that the first family of the Marvel Universe cannot go on vacation without Ultron hitting the fan. Wolverine and the X-Men #27. This may be my last issue of Wolverine and the X-Men. I forgot to cancel it last issue, but since it appeared in my file, I figured I'd give it a try. The art looks horrendous, and I think it's run its course. Which is a shame, because this was one of Aaron's best books for the Marvel Universe. Deadpool, Illustrated #3, A Christmas Carol. Uncanny X-Force #3. Scarlet Spider #15, Join the Revolution. He has all the power, but none of the responsibility. Young Avengers #3. Now, I realize I haven't been doing any reviews of the Young Avengers, but this is what I'll tell you right now really quick. I'm really enjoying Young Avengers. It's a very interesting take on some characters that we haven't seen too often. They're very young, inexperienced, and by the way, this is from One Piece. Image, Legend of Luther Strode, 4 of 6. Amazing cover. BPRD, Vampires 1 of 5. And I wanted to get East and West, sold out. So if you have bought it, let me know, and I might just get it on digital, because the comic store said the diamond was sold out. So if I want it, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it easily and affordably. And I know there was another book that was on digital, so if there's any other independent like Image books that were really good, let me know. And then I'll check to see if I can get that one also. Aquaman, Return of the King, #18. Actually, this is a really great cover, though. Injustice, Gods Among Us #3, the fan fiction of death in the DC Universe. Batman the Dark Knight #18, Mad Hatter. Red Lantern's rage at the fact that it made it to issue 18. I don't know, this looked like an interesting cover, origin issue, I think. So we'll see. I got it on a whim, but I really don't plan on getting more. Justice League Dark #18, Magic's Last Stand. You know, I think there's an expansion set coming out, so this can't be the last stand. Teen Titans #18. Vampire 18. And I got the all-new X-Men trade. And this is like a little bit different trade format than what Marvel usually has for their hardcovers. Also, if you notice, they shrink-wrapped it, which was actually kind of smart considering this contains a digital edition. But if you go to Barnes & Noble, the odds are they're going to open every single one of these, and you can just take the digital edition that way, which really is stupid of Barnes & Noble to do that. Also, I'm not sure if you heard about this, but there's a lot of shall we say, a shake-up in the DC bullpen. Apparently, writers and artists are very pissed off at the direction that the editorial staff are taking, in which stories are being handed in, rejected, having to be reworked for free after pages have finally been submitted, and a lot of craziness. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, if you take a couple steps back and you read all of the stories that the creative teams have been posting, like George Perez complaining about how how his stories weren't getting approved because everything was being dictated by Hollywood about what was going to appear in the comic books. Rob Liefeld saying, well, I was working on a comic book and it was an alien one minute and the next minute he's not an alien. And the other recent shakeup with the Action Comics, where you had the writer step off after 3 issues, and then the artist, who was supposed to take both writing chores and artist, quit right after that. You know, unless DC gets their act in gear, they're never going to beat Marvel again, ever. And this is just as a side note also, just from what I can tell by reading the Marvel versus DC books, there is a tremendous difference in the fun that's in the book. Now, I understand there's a lot of Marvel haters, and I understand there's a lot of DC haters. I understand there's Bendis haters, there's Snyder haters, and Aaron haters, and everybody else in between. But if you really look at the fundamental thing, what's going on here is this. Marvel is just having fun. The stories are big, they're epic, they're changing things up in challenging ways that haven't been done before, and they're having fun. They're on top. They're winning. DC, on the other hand, you can tell books only last so long before they're canceled. Some books don't even really get a chance to truly develop because they're gone. I would say that if you're not Batman or Green Lantern, you're not even a concern for them. I mean, primarily you have to admit, everything is Batman. That's the juggernaut. That's the machine that's bringing in money for DC. Without Batman, there's nothing. Even Green Lantern, for the most part, has lost favor in the top 10 type thing. And just looking at the storylines for Green Lantern and a lot of the other 52 books, they're just not strong. Detective isn't. I mean, Detective has its moments. Like, look at Teen Titans, not a strong book. Suicide Squad, not a strong book. And those are 2 books that should be strong, especially Teen Titans. That should be a primary focus for making money. And it's just, it's like a book that you can pretty much drop tomorrow and it wouldn't matter. You know, you drop an X-Men book and then, my God, the world ended. And it's a shame. It really is a shame, because DC gave us a taste of what their greatness was like, what it could be like. But they reverted back to the old DC. Heck, even Justice League started off with this bang and then just whimpered. And it became a regular Justice League title that we've been reading for all of our lives. And that's a shame. So hopefully, let's hope DC gets its act in gear and starts putting out good books again. Anyways, that's my pull list. Let me know what you guys got. I'm really curious to know what you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll have more reviews later, like the Facebook link right there. I also do the anime reviews at Crunchyroll. They're free to watch. So, see you next time.